Oh, yeah. Full Time Sport Network. Ryan. Look at Ryan. We're going to wrap up, talk a little bit more about the win totals that Vegas is putting out for the teams that we left on. And hey, there's some people that are out and available that wow. If I was a GM, if I was a GM, could I have made this call? What call am I talking about? Hey, you know what? We'll talk about that. Let's go. Oh, hello, everybody. It's the NFL on Full Time Sport Network. Of course, this is Through the Table. I am Britt Smeal, 100% Manchester United. Glazers out. I know it's an NFL podcast, but I gotta say this, dude. Sell the club, man. Let's get over you. We're done with you. Get out. Little head nod. Give a little head. Little get little get a little head nod. Tell them yes. Do it. Sell the club. But anyway, NFL here. You know, NFL win totals. That's what we were talking about last week, and we want to get right. Ryan says, "Peace out, everybody. Have a good night." So let's have a good night, everybody. And oh, he's coming back. He might be here. All right. Last week, we were talking about these win totals. I know we went into the Patriots. We're looking at 7.5 wins. Uh, I would have said, yeah, lock, stock, and barrel, but like the real thing is this whole Jets thing, like it really throws everything into like I don't know because we don't know what um we're looking at with Aaron Rodgers with the Jets, man. We have no clue. No, not for one instance am I suggesting that hey, like a Zach Wilson um would there be no difference in the two. But the fact is, there is a possibility that when it all comes down to it, the records of what the Jets do with a Zach Wilson or what the Jets do with an Aaron Rodgers would be like different because it might not. Look at this guy. It might not. Um, so, but uh, but maybe that is what we are suggesting because I don't know what we're expecting out of Jets. I have a really good mate. I have a really good mate who's also a United fan, who's a big Jet fan too, and like I haven't even from him and even from my pops, big Jet fan, right? Um, I really haven't gotten anything out of him that makes me feel any sort of like much more optimism just because hey, Aaron Rodgers, you know, we're going to run this, we're going to make it to the playoffs and we're gonna make some noise, which is what you would kind of want to expect. Um, but like the real truth is when you get down to it, is Aaron Rodgers. Because here's the kicker, man. Here is the kicker. Is Aaron Rodgers just done and bored with football? Because I don't want to say anything, and I won't put these words in his mouth. My my co-host Donnie Donnie has said the same thing too. Like we're not gonna say. Well, actually, Donnie will be a little bit more vocal about this than I will, but um, Brian saying peace. But like, is Aaron Rodgers done? And like like Jet fan, you're thinking you're getting Favre 2.0, right? Which is what a lot of us have called Aaron Rodgers is Favre 2.0. Um, so this move to the Jets is just really, really good for the Jets. I mean, on the surface and everything, like you're getting a damn good quarterback. Nobody nobody can say Aaron Rodgers isn't a great quarterback. Nobody could have told you that Brett Favre wasn't a great quarterback. And I know great. Oh man, can you really say that? Greatness isn't judged on rings. Can you say that? Because like I don't know if you can. But look, me, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. Dude, like you couldn't have done better than Jim Kelly, right? Okay? Jim Kelly. Loved him. The U. Everything about Jim Kelly is perfect. Everything. Four straight Super Bowls, four straight losses. We got nothing. There's nothing in the trophy cabinet for all that greatness. But we're talking Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, two rings between them. Two. Brett got one, and Aaron got. It's great as they are. It's just one. And I know how hard it is to win a ring in the NFL, dude. I know. I know. Trust me. I fight the Jim Kelly, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever fight every day, man. Four straight Super Bowls. We ran the AFC, dude. Ran the AFC. There's no quarterback there. Dan Marino? No. No Dan Marino, dude. And Jim Kelly. Dan Marino threw for a lot of yards. Yes. Yes, he did. And gotta respect that, man. Records and all that. What like you know what I'm saying here. So where we're going into this will it leads into Dalvin Cook, right? Del Dalvin Cook, right? Running back. He's a running back. He played for Dalvin Cook, running back, played for Minnesota. He is a really, really, really good running back. Up on the market now, man. Just cut, released from Minnesota. So here we go. Uh oh, I hope I don't get sued for that. Sorry Fabrizio. I don't want to steal that. Um, so who Dalvin Cook gonna go to that where they're gonna pay him the money? I'm a Dalvin Cook fan, right? He's uh, well, okay, not a fan of. The guy went to a crap college. He has no sense of direction in his life. Well, I can't say that. That's harsh, dude. Uh, but I'm a hurricane, so yeah. Um, but he is a really, really good running back. Open market now. Been released. Where's he going to go? What's he going to fetch? Dalvin Cook was going to look at uh, in your $10 million range. Who can pay that? The list of clubs he'd go to. That's the thing. There are clubs that have 10 million to spend on a running back, but 0% is Dalvin Cook going to go there because Dalvin Cook is going to want to go to a winner, to a contender. Santino agrees that Dalvin Cook just ain't going to be no fly by night acquisition. Santino, what you think about Dalvin Cook? Very good running back, but he gets hurt. Oh, there we go. Dalvin Cook gets hurt too. What else? Oh, money. Look, money. Little cap space that we got to think of. This ain't the EPL. Well, apparently they're going to change things, but we'll see. Sorry. This NFL don't mean to do that. Don't mean to do that. But you know, Dalvin Cook's going to fetch. Oh man, if I'm a GM, I want to go get Dalvin Cook. I understand. I'm going to be in the bidding war for Dalvin Cook because you are because people will throw out money, not even just because they really, really want him, but people will throw out money to make you spend more money so you have less cap room and you can't do as much in your transactions and you're very limited so you can't put all the pieces together and they could have passed on Dalvin Cook and had a better year than you because they drove up the price and now you have nothing else to spend and your Dalvin Cook budget crippled you and now you're fighting for a wild card when the guy who I can't believe we passed on Dalvin Cook, you're lock stock barreled a playoff team like who looks foolish. I know that's not what we're talking about, but I think if you can go get Dalvin Cook, I think you go get him. I want him. I would love Dalvin Cook. I understand how many games will Dalvin Cook play for you? That's a big concern. It is. Because with the money that you're going to be paying him, because let's be real, he was going to be making the $10 million range. So that's what you're looking at. It's got to be a base. I know bidding wars can skew either way, but I doubt the bidding war goes low for Dalvin Cook So it's going to go high. So I'm thinking, you get Dalvin Cook on your roster. I mean, depending on how good your financial management team is, I mean, Dalvin Cook, uh, we're talking 10. I could be crazy going as high as 15. Really crazy going as high as 15, but I've been crazy before. That's a big burp, bud. That's a big burp. He burped all over that Dalvin Cook 15. Like I said, I don't know if I'm paying it, but somebody might. Like them them rich people that own NFL teams, and they just throw money around like money's nothing, which is well, the Rams won a ship, so you really can't. But there's been plenty of people that threw money at their team and didn't win. We'll see. We'll see this year. But like I'd like to see Dalvin Cook in a Buffalo Bills uniform. 100%. Will will we get him for the price range in which I think we should only spend? 0%. Like I said, I think if you're getting Dalvin Cook, I think you're going to be spending into the $15 million range. Hell yeah, it's overpriced. But because I think after this, Dalvin Cook will be the highest paid running back in the league. 0% think he's the best running back in the league. 0%. But win loss totals, man. See, last week, I know we went, I know we covered Eagles. Eagles about 10.5 to 11.5 wins. I like it. I do. The Broncos. The Broncos. 8.5. Man. Like still no. I railed on y'all last year, dude. I don't feel bad about it 1% because I'm not a fan. And I really don't care about you. I don't. But, you know, I care about what is and whatnot. But 8.5 wins, I don't think so, man. Russell Wilson, he's not he's not a good quarter. Good. I guess it depends on your definition of good. Look, here's my whole thing, and I'm always going to go back to the Super Bowl. Okay, I know they should have ran it. I know they should have handed it off to Marshawn Lynch. That's a touchdown. That's a 100%er. But what Pete Carroll wanted to do, I hate Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll's a piece of shit. He ran USC into the ground. He he put that club in a microscope of the governing bodies, and he cheated, and then when they were being investigated, he bailed on USC. He didn't stick around for the punishment and to get the what for. He knew when he left, knowing full well what was going to happen, and he left. He just bailed on all those kids. He bailed on freaking kids, dude. Zero respect for Pete Carroll. Zero respect for an organization that would hire him. Which, here you go, Seattle. Zero respect. But what he did was put the ball in the hands of an elite quarterback. And you know what his elite quarterback did? We all saw the highlights. We've all seen it. I'm not going to show it to you because we've seen it. That ball he throws has to be low and into the ground at his knees. Right, bud? At his knees. Where does he throw it? High and up into his shoulder. Picked off by a team I hate. You don't think I was hoping the Seahawks would win that game? Yeah, I was. But no, he makes a bad throw. He makes a bad throw. So, you know, there you go, man. And now this is Denver's quarterback, right? I'd be complaining too, my man. Um, the Saints, we're looking at 9.5 win for the Saints. I mean, with the division, you think they're going to be some games in with them that they could win. I mean, the Falcons. I think the Falcons are easy bait. They should sweep and take care of the Falcons pretty easily. Does that get them to 9.5 wins? I don't think so. Uh, I know now everybody wants to talk about Sean Payton. Sean Payton, good coach in his own right, and that's fine. Um, but the Saints at 9.5, could they do it? I mean, yeah, but I think that win total could be significantly lower. Could they do it? May probably not. Probably not. Like I think I'm a 100 percenter that I would take the under on 9.5 for the Saints and not think twice about it. The Cincinnati Bengals, we're looking at 11.5. That's a lot of wins. I know we're adding games to the schedule, right, bud? We're adding games to the schedule. 11.5. I mean, that's probably what we're gonna hit. What like I want to talk about and what I want to see what people think. And like I look at Vegas, I do. I look at Vegas a lot. I like to see what they think, what's going on because they know what they're doing and everything, you know. But Vegas, we're looking. They got the Browns at 8.5 wins. Like I'm gonna make no comments about it. This is an organization that, dude, like I'm not a fan, man. I don't like you at all. And does this have a lot to do with what they did with their last big target acquisition? Yep, it 100% does. And I don't think I need to apologize for it whatsoever. I think the Browns are a crap organization. They have no idea what they're doing. They have zero pulse on anything that's going on. I won't mention who they accepted into their realm and ignored all the discrepancies that he occurred, and he is being pursued for by the law and all that and the crap that he's done, allegedly done. Whatever, dude. Nah, like it's horrible. Look, they all the. I just said I wasn't gonna get into it, and here I'm about to talk about all the money they protected. for him. They basically paid him like $300,000 and protected all. That's all he lost. Like you fucking kidding me, dude? Crap organization, dude. But hey, you true Browns fans know it. That's not your ownership. Your ownership's in Baltimore. You have no history. You're an expansion team, so you had to deal with that, and that's on you. The Bucks, we're looking at 6.5 wins. Um, trying to think, did I even get the Bucks to 6.5 wins? Yeah, I don't know if I did or not. I'm pretty sure it was really, really close. The Bucks are bad. They're going to be bad, and that's just the Texans at 5.5. Is that 5.5? Let's scroll up. Caesar, yeah. People outside of Vegas have one more win for the Texans than Vegas does. But yeah, Ve- Ve- Vegas is Vegas, dude. And the Texans aren't going to win very many games. I'd go with that 5.5. I'd probably take the under. The New York Giants are interesting here. They got oh yeah, they got their quarterback, whatever his name is, Daniel Jones, I think. Yeah, yeah. And we're looking at 8.5 wins for the Giants. You know, this is something I'd probably go with the over for 8.5 on the Giants. I mean, the 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 Giants aren't horrible. Like I think there's a lot of upsies, upsy, boing boing boing, a lot of upsies for the Giants, man. So just little quick recap here. Arizona Cardinals, we're looking at 5.5 wins. That's probably a even bet. I they're going to be bad. The Arizona Falcons. Arizona Falcons. Wow. The Atlanta Falcons, my man. The Atlanta Falcons were. I have lots of strokes. 3, at least. We'll take the over under. Over under is 3.5. How many strokes did Britt have today? We'll take the over. We'll take the over big time. Okay, yeah. Arizona Cardinals over under. We're looking at 5.5. Um, Ryan's back saying hi. He did not go to bed. He did not call it quits. He decided to come back and say hi to all y'all. Yeah, that's what Mama wants to know. Everything tastes okay. All right, yeah. So 5.5 for the Cardinals. Eh, it's really close. I would go under. Yeah. The Atlanta Falcons, 7.5. Very confident. Very confident in an under for the Atlanta Falcons. Um, the Baltimore Ravens, if you haven't caught on real quick, we're going alphabetical order. The Baltimore Ravens, 8.5. Man, like, because I think we're back to where the AFC North, they're sending 3 teams to the playoffs. Now that we've added years ago, we've added another playoff team. I think if the AFC North is on, like they're sending 3 teams to the playoffs. Like that's a really good conference, really good pedigree. Um, Baltimore Ravens 8.5. Like we're saying, the Bills we're looking at 10.5. Um, are you crying because we're not going to hit it? No, we're going to hit it. We're going to hit 10.5. Easy, easy peasy. I'm putting my life savings on the bet on the over. No, I'm not. But yeah, Buffalo Bills 10.5. I think that's good. Chicago Bears 7.5. Um, I think it's pretty fair. Bengals 11.5. Lot of wins. Really good team. Really good team. They're. I'm not gonna call this standard because they're gonna lose to the Chiefs. Well, there's a possibility the Bills lose to the Bengals before they would have lost to the Chiefs. Yeah, Josh Allen. And don't give me this crap about Madden curse. We don't need a curse to not win. Yeah, yeah, we don't need a curse. The Cleveland Browns 8.5. A lot of people up high on these Cleveland Browns, dude. Like they are. What you think about the Cleveland Browns, man? Huh? You like them? You like them? No, no, no. Pretty bummed on the Browns. Yeah, we don't like the Browns, man. Dallas Cowboys 9.5. Probably right. Denver Broncos are 8.5. Detroit Lions 9. The Green Bay Packers 7.5. The Houston Texans 5.5. The Indianapolis Colts 6.5. Jacksonville 9.5. Kansas City 11.5. Chargers are at 9.5. The Rams are at 7.5. I think they go over. The Raiders 7.5. Their Raiders are going to be right around there. The Dolphins. I know, dude. I know. The Dolphins are at 9.5. I think that's good. The Vikings 8.5. What a bummer. What a bummer, right? Cause y'all been good for a while. And now Vegas is telling you like 8, 9 wins. You're a borderline playoff team. You've won the division. And now you're a borderline playoff team. Pretty big bummer. But I'm not a Viking fan, so I don't care. Ha. The Pats 7.5. I mean, that AFC East, buddy. The Saints are 9.5. I think that's a big. Hey, see that? I think the Saints big win total. Hey, this just in: Derek Cole, Garrett Cole pitched a gem. Pitched a gem tonight for all you baseball fans. Threw 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run. He walked nobody. Nobody. You walk nobody and you throw more than 3 innings. Bang, 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 man. I ain't even a Yankee fan, but I want to tell you what. That's a good outing. Um, see, then yeah, I left off with the Patriots because I had to talk crap about them because Boston 7.5. Y'all won't hit 7.5. Good luck. Hey, I like your quarterback. He went to a good school. He was coached by one of the best. But you know what? You um the Saints 9.5. That's cute. Good luck with that. Giants 8.5. I like the over. Jets 9.5. Oh, dude, Aaron Rodgers is such a wild card now. Yeah, true. But 9.5. Aaron Rodgers could go either way. But be happy. He's got to be better than Zach Wilson. We'll find out. The Eagles 10.5. Like, go over, bet the lot. The Pittsburgh Steelers 8.5. I know there's some optimism there, but like I would go around that 8.5. The 49ers 11.5. They're trash. I'm not a Niner fan whatsoever. I don't like the organization. Great. You had two great quarterbacks. You've done nothing outside of that. Cool, cool, cool. The Seahawks 8.5. Like no. You can't have that many good teams in that division whatsoever. The Buccaneers 6.5. Oh yeah, y'all are on the down throw. Here you go, Glazers. Your football team, your NFL football team is rubbish. You suck. Sell United. Sell United. Use some of that money to illegally pump into your NFL team, and then maybe you'll do something. The Tennessee Titans 7.5. It should be over, but it probably won't because y'all take Derrick Henry, the best running back in the league, for granted, and you're still trash. The Washington Commanders 7.5. I think you got some upside here. I I I might go over, but the the Cowboys won't be as bad as I want them to be. Um, yeah, yeah, they won't. But there's what Vegas has for the win totals. I think I think a lot of that is good. A lot of people aren't happy about it, right, Santino? Huh? What do you think, bud? What do you think? Yeah, you think go Bills? Go Bills, man. Bills Mafia. Mwah, mwah. But Dalvin Cook out. We'll see who gets them. Who gonna get them? We don't know. But I will tell you what. We will look at where he's going to land, and maybe by next week we're going to tell you where Dalvin Cook is. But maybe we'll just continue to talk about where he went or where he will go and other moves. But for me tonight, it's over. Santino, we're going to do some other stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah. So thank you all for joining me through the table on Full Time Sport Network. We'll join you next week, and we're going to bring you more NFL news. Until then, y'all take care.